Previously on the Digimon Tri Cup.
Black Ravemon is going to swing at your security for 8k, skill of Renke. I will tap Metal Tyrannomon in order to give it 8,000 power and security attack +1. So it's 16k, 2 checks.
Hammer Spark?
Man, I gotta say, that Highlander format was actually pretty fun. I never want to do it again. Hi, I'm Ben. Now for those of you who don't know, the Digimon TCG is currently my favorite game to play at the moment. I even have a little bit of competitive success with it as well.
I activate Marcus Damon's effect. Full charge!
But that isn't enough. I need to hone my skills and make myself into an even better player. But to do that, I'm gonna need a rival. But thanks to my good friend Kyle, aka RideMyAvatar, we've come up with a brand new series for you guys. We call it the Digimon Tri Cup. Every video, we'll be bringing in our own proxy decks, up to date with whatever the latest support is available, and duke it out. Each video will give either of us a point, except we're adding a little brand new rule here. If there's ever a 5-point deficit between the person ahead and the person behind, the next win the player achieves will receive 2 points instead of the 1. This will make it a little bit more interesting and a bit of a comeback factor for any player that falls behind. It's gonna be a fun little series where we try and see who will be victorious. The Digimon Tri Cup. Who do you think will win?
So first off, yes, I know Ravemon is not fully ready yet. Needs another round of support. Once we get its burst mode, we should probably see the deck really flourish really well. So first off, on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple Digimon card with Ravemon in its name, or bird, or avian in one of its traits. This nifty Digimon has a very powerful effect. On deletion, if this Digimon was deleted other than by battle, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. So being able to remove and trash opponent's hand size is nasty. So we're going to use that with like Peckmon, Cromon. Using their effects, we can trash 3 cards from our opponent's hand and really punish them. What's really nasty is Peckmon can at least win Digivolving. If you don't have a Keon in play, you may play one from your hand without paying its memory cost. I think being able to play a memory setter tamer are gonna really apply some pressure with this. Using Ravemon was jamming. It's not gonna die in battle, which is good because we want it to die by its own end of attack. By deleting this Digimon that had a Digi-Evolution with Bird or Avian in one of its traits, play Ravemon from your trash at the end of your opponent's turn without paying its memory cost. Basically, being able to put a protection on it. And then on deletion, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card in their hand. Then if they have 7 or less cards in their hand, your opponent adds the top card of their security stack to their hand, giving them free damage. The only thing I'm skeptical about is the fact is if we give them a free security, that could punish us later, and that's really scary. Hopefully we get this off in a way just making sure their hands stay small, and that is our goal, just to keep them at bay. You could definitely play Don Devi with this because when he's deleted, he trashes 2 cards from your opponent's hand. But since they don't really synergize well, I didn't want to really mesh it too much. So that's what we're kind of just trying to do. And then we use Shinegreymon Ruin Mode for the purpose of when Digivolving on deletion, all your opponent's Digimon get minus 5,000 DP until the opponent's turn. And in attack, delete this Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon, and recover 1. Then if you have a tamer in play, hatch 1 Digi-Egg to an empty space in your breeding area. You can use Analog Youth so that the top end pops itself, and we get some value out of it, I think. And we have the final card, Celestial Blade. By deleting one of your opponent's Digimon in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. You deleted Digimon with Ravemon in its name. Play 1 Ravemon from your trash at the end of your opponent's next turn without paying its memory cost. And I think, all in all, this deck is quite ready to take on whatever Ben throws at us. And hopefully we can get the W. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Yeah, we lost. Although, to be fair, even I'm willing to admit that Kyle's Highlander deck was much better than mine. But now that we are back to normal, it's time to get into some more EX04 action, and I have just a deck in mind for you guys. We are bringing back some good old human potential! It is time for some Shinegreymon, with a little bit of added of the new Shinegreymon Ruin Mode. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, Shinegreymon Ruin Mode is a brand new secret rare introduced in EX04, which has the effect where, on evolution or on deletion, all of your opponent's Digimon gains a minus 5,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. Essentially an Ice Wall-like effect. Instead of minusing memory, we are minusing their DP. So, which means the moment that we evolve into him, or if he just so happens to die, that is a minus 5k permanently to anything on the board, which means if he ever starts to promote anything, or even play anything that is 5k DP or less, it will immediately die. Quite an impressive effect, if I do say so myself. At the end of attack, we can delete this Digimon in order to delete one of our opponent's Digimon, and then recovery +1, which then triggers into the on deletion effect effect as well. So part of the problem with the Shinegreymon deck currently is that once it goes into Shinegreymon, we can't exactly abuse the Marcus that much anymore unless we have another Digimon on the field or we already promoted one from Raising. So this Shinegreymon Ruin Mode gives us another Greymon we can evolve on top of our Shinegreymon, and if we manage to go onto it for free, we are likely to be able to use it on evolution and on deletion effect all in the same turn, which is essentially a minus 10k to our opponent's entire board until the end of their opponent's next turn. Very, very solid in slowing down our opponent's plays. And let's not forget that we also got a brand new line in EX04 as well. The new Agumon and the new Geogreymon have very useful effects of, at the start of our main phase, as long as we have a red or yellow tamer in play, we are able to gain ourselves one memory, essentially making Marcus's effect to turn himself into a Digimon free, which is very, very powerful, and has the inheritable effect where whenever our red or yellow tamer suspends itself, we are able to draw a card, giving us the much needed card draw that the deck needed, because a lot of the time whenever we play our searchers, there will be plenty of moments where we will be bottom decking the tamers that we need or the Digimon that we need in our hand. So just a blind draw is a lot better in order to make this deck a lot more consistent. And let's not forget the brand new RideMyAvatar as well, which has the effect of on evolution, we are able to give minus 4,000 DP to our opponent's Digimon, as well as minus 4,000 DP to all of our opponent's security, which is very powerful in making sure our Marcus Daemon lives, but also has the inheritable of the exact same effect. So now it's a lot more easier to get rid of our opponent's big body Digimon. For example, a cross 7 superior mode. Never again will we have to suffer from anything so big like that ever again. I'm just hoping that with the new Shinegreymon Ruin mode, the RideMyAvatar, as well as our already existing inheritables and existing minus DP effects, we'll be able to get rid of anything big like that. If Kyle decides to bring it, of course. You know how much I love playing with Marcus. Let's go see if you can punch Kyle in the face.
All right, I'm rolling.
Whee!
I rolled a 10.
You go first.
I'm Ben 10. Let's go. I'm gonna hatch myself into a Koromon here. This might be considered a bit of a misplay, but maybe it'll work out. I'm gonna hard play myself a Agumon for 3.
Ooh.
And when he comes out, I reveal the top 4 cards on my deck. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, I say ruin
and
mode.
4. Oh yeah. I'm actually gonna get the Rise this time around, and the rest will go to the bottom deck in any order.
Okay.
And then it's your move.
Hatch Pinimon.
Ooh, is this a Data Squad episode?
Digivolve Pinimon into Falcomon to draw me a card.
It is a Data Squad episode. Okay.
Then, since you gave me a fantastic 3, we're gonna go Analog Youth, reveal top. 1, 2, 3. Falcomon is the only card valid. And then we're gonna go Purple Memboost. Reveal 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna have Devitramon.
Interesting. He's building up a board, I say. All right. Well, then Agumon is going to pay 2 to evolve into Geogreymon here, going down to 0. Draw a card. On evolution, because I do in fact not have Marcus on the field, I'll play a Marcus down. I'm actually gonna pay 3 memory to go into RideMyAvatar here. Draw, putting you at 3. Because I do have a red or yellow tamer on the field, I gain a memory, putting you at 2. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. We're gonna promote Falcomon up. Digivolve of 2 into Peckmon to draw me a card. Skill of Peckmon. Since I do not have a Keen, I get to play a Keen for free.
Ah, good old Keenan.
I'm gonna play Falcomon down. Skill. Reveal 1, 2, 3. So I get to add 1 card with Rave, and then I get to add the Keenan to my hand.
My turn. I'm at 3. Thank you, Marcus. I draw for turn. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll pay 1 memory to evolve RideMyAvatar into RideMyAvatar X Antibody. And then its effect, I will get to play a Tamer down. That's red or yellow. I will play another Marcus down. By doing this, I'm also allowed to choose one of your Digimon, and it gets minus 4k because I have 2 Tamers on the board. How big is the Peckmon again?
Peckmon is 5k.
And what are the inheritables?
If this Digimon is deleted other than my battle, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand, and then on deletion, if this Digimon was deleted other than by battle, gain 1 memory.
What is this Nubatama-esque effects? Oh my goodness. Okay. I will choose the Peckmon to give it minus 4k. We're gonna have RideMyAvatar swing its security. On attack, I'll use Marcus Daemon's effect. Give me 1 memory, going to 3. And then that will trigger the Geogreymon and the Agumon, respectively. I will give minus 2k to 2 different things. I will choose minus 2k to the Falco and minus 2k to the Peck.
So, pops a daisy. I gain 1 memory. You trash 1 card from your hand.
I don't like that. I'll discard a RideMyAvatar.
All turns when one of my Raven in its name or Bird, Avian, which I did have Avian, is deleted. By suspending this tamer, draw a card. Because, if I remember correctly, DP minus is not an effect deletion, it's a game mechanic deletion. Cannot gain from Keenan's effect, but I do gain from the draw.
That is 1 check for 10k.
1k, you're fine.
I guess the best thing I can do now is actually pay 5 to hard play myself a Geogreymon. Putting you at 3, go ahead.
Draw for turn. Hatch Digivolve Peanut into Falca. Then I'm going to Digivolve into Dramon to draw. Then I'll play Tapirmon down.
Yep.
And it's your move.
I will go to 3, unsuspend, and I will draw. Beginning of main phase, I'll use Marcus effect to pay 1 to putting him out, treat him as a Digimon. Is it time to Unga Bunga? I think so. Let's do this. Marcus Damon is going to swing at security. I will use the Geogrammon's effect to minus 2k on the Tapirmon. You do get your draw. And then Marcus Damon's effect, I will evolve into the Shinegreymon now. Now that does make it so that one of your Digimon gets minus 6k, and then your security Digimon gets minus 6k as well. So 6k, 2 checks.
Pop the Ravemon, because it's the lowest level.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
Marcus does not have a level.
That is true.
And then Tapir.
And then Shinegreymon is going to swing at your security for 12k.
7k.
You have a lot of scary things coming up.
Yep.
I'm just gonna play myself a Tai and Kari down, putting you at 3 regardless.
Draw for turn. Shine is the problem here. I'm like 1 memory short, that's the problem. Like, I just need 1 more memory. That's the problem.
Just one more. One more and you pop off.
Yeah. I can do so much. Ah! I think the only play I really have here is I do have to promote up here. I'm gonna Digivolve this into Rebelli to draw.
Belly! Oh, man.
And then we're gonna discard 1 card to make it blocker and retail, because the Shine can't touch me. So you're gonna go to 3 anyway. We're gonna Digivolve into Ravemon to draw me a card.
Alright, start of my turn. Tai and Kari will put me to 4. I draw for turn. Freaking blocker retaliation, what a guy. Activate red memory boost. Reveal the top 4 cards on my deck. No! Ruin mode! You would have been so nice! 3 and 4. I'll get the Agu X. And
Okay.
the rest will go to the bottom of my deck.
Okay.
At least I don't feel too bad about not using Marcus this turn, because it definitely does not feel worth it right now. I'm gonna evolve into Agu X here to draw me a card. Remind me of the inheritables, please.
On deletion, gain a memory. On deletion, trash a card. On deletion, gain a memory.
So annoying. I'll pay 2 memory to go into Greymon here. Putting you at 1, but you go to 3 regardless. Draw a card, go ahead.
Draw for turn. So first off, we're gonna go jamming into your security.
Here to check. It's a Greymon. You're fine.
Do we go for the preventative measures? I'm gonna pop the purple Mem Boost. Digivolve into my own Shinegreymon Ruin Mode.
Oh, come
Draw.
on. That's my card.
So there's a blanket 5k going on.
Yep.
We're gonna go Celestial Blade.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna pop the Shinegreymon Ruin Mode. That deletes your shiny boy.
Yep.
Skill Prox.
Dead.
Dramon gain a memory. Peanut gains me a memory. Analog Youth gains me a memory. Your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand.
I'll discard Tai and Kari.
Yep. And now there's a blanket 10k.
Yep. That's annoying. Set the 4. I draw. Man, that minus 10 is a. I'm gonna pay 3 to go into RideMyAvatar here, I guess. Draw a card. Pass turn. No, nothing I can do here. Go ahead.
Draw. Hybrid. Draw.
Oh yeah.
Digi. Draw.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring back your favorite card of all time, Rebelli. Draw.
Oh, okay.
Trash.
I will go to 4, thanks to the TK and Kari. Actually, no, I go to. No, I'm only at 4. I'm only at 4.
Yeah, I didn't. You're not at 3.
Come on, man. I'm gonna move up the rise.
Yep.
And beginning of main phase, I will pay 1 for the Marcus. Bring Marcus up. Marcus Damon is gonna swing at your security on attack. I will evolve into another Shine. Draw. On evolution, I will also give your Rebellion minus 9 and your security minus 9.
Oh, fun.
6k, 2 checks with Marcus.
15.
Oh, it dies.
Yep. But you have game
and then
anyway.
I have game of Shine, yep.
Let's go! We got another win with Marcus, ladies and gentlemen. It is unfortunate that we weren't able to win with Shinegreymon Ruin Mode, but I'm always down to do some punching with Marcus. And that makes that 13 points for me. We're actually heading towards the end of this 15 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like we've come such a long way. I wonder how exactly it will all end. Well, only way to find out is to watch the next episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.